But let me go over for anybody who's watching the stream or just for you guys if you're interested. So the biggest change is the new cockpit is in terms of the functionality. The visuals of it is still needs to be finished, but that shouldn't be that hard. What I mean by the visuals is, if you look at the web version, it's got little like non-functional elements and nicer looking buttons and stuff like that. They're more shaped. I didn't take the time to do that part of it because I was focused on just getting it to work. But I'll be doing that next week. The other thing I'll be doing next week, I coded in support for themes, but there's no UI for you to enter the information. So yeah, the default colors I picked are just based on the old HUD's colors to make it easier for you to transition to it. But in the next week's build, I'll come up with custom colors for the 3 ships, and then you can enter whatever custom colors you want, of course, instead of those. So besides the different layout of the new displays, the main new elements are the heat signatures. So you'll see on your left display where you have your own shields information, there's now a heat signature display. That shows how much heat you're generating. It's going to change a little bit because I'm changing how that's calculated when I switch to the new active silent running. But it's there. Also, the LCK above that line is short for lock. That will let you know if somebody has you locked. That used to be displayed as white brackets around your speedometer, but that's where it's displayed right now. The other major new thing on this display is that there's a target and contacts panel on the right hand side. The target panel is pretty self-explanatory, but you're going to have to use that panel now if you want to look at your target's energy, shield energy and hull. That's going to make it a little bit harder for you to keep an eye on what the health status of your target, but it's going to have some benefits, especially in a free-for-all. With the way I was doing it previously, it tended to lead to people ganging up on whoever's hull got low because it was really easy to tell. Now, if you want to hunt for somebody who's weak, you actually have to target them first to see their status. The contacts list is super useful. Oh, and there's also your target's heat signatures next to their hull and shield in the target display. If that heat signature is high, then LRMs are gonna track them really well, and you can avoid increasing your heat signature by not using your main thrusters and use that to avoid LRMs. That mechanic existed previously; it just wasn't visualized. So the main thing to understand about the contacts display is it prioritizes your wingmen. The game automatically assigns up to 4 wingmen by looking at the human players on your team and assigning them to 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll see your 4 wingmen will show up on that list automatically, and they'll always be the first 4 contacts if they're within scanner range, which is 8 kilometers. So if you see a friendly with a number there, then you have that guy within 8 kilometers. If they get within half that distance, 4 kilometers, the number will have a little tilde in front of it. It gets, the symbol, think of it, gets bigger as it gets closer. So you also have a general idea of how close they are. If that wingman takes hull damage, then the number, which I call the symbol, will start to blink if they go below 50% hull. If they go below 25% hull, it's going to blink twice as fast. So that's a good way of knowing if one of your wingmen needs help. And you can press, by default, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on your keyboard, but you can map it to buttons or whatever to target those wingmen. You still get the wingman under attack alarms, same as before, but now you have another way of keeping an eye on your wingman's status. Enemies, it will show at least the nearest enemy on the radar and the nearest enemy on the scanner array. If there's, there's always room for it, just guaranteed, because it can have 7. And the enemies will have an asterisk if they're 4 to 8 kilometers away, and 2 asterisks if they're 4 kilometers or less. And if there's any room left over, then it fills that in with nearby friendlies, and then any nearby radar target if there's still more room. So basically, think of that contacts display similar to the scanner array, which you can bring up with the V key. Same idea, except it's much more intelligent, and it sort of, it's like you have another level of battle information. You have your eyes scanning the battlefield, you have the radar, and now you have this contacts array. And it tries to sort of focuses on the most important contacts without overwhelming you. So that's probably the biggest new element in terms of these displays. Like I said earlier, the biggest things that are still not done that are coming in this week is beautification to make it look like the version on the website, the theme editor so you guys can adjust the colors. The radar will also be made sharper and clearer. I changed the colors, but I didn't have time to change how it's rendered. So it's a little fuzzy right now, but in the next build, the texture will be a lot crisper and easier to read. And let me see. So the other thing this build, like I said, was performance improvements. Let me know if you get you have any performance problems or if it's running well again. And besides the beautification, custom themes, the clearer radar, the other thing we're going to try to do next week is do the first alpha build release onto Steam. So that devlogs are going to start. I'll still post them on the Discord, of course, but I'm trying to start moving us to Steam. So Amanda, Little Dragon will be contacting you guys with Steam keys. Both Itch and Steam will be updated for a while until we transition everybody over to Steam. And the other thing that I'm going to be doing next week is we're going to be changing the way the difficulty settings work and the way the lead indicators work once more. I'm not going to go into the details right now because I've already been talking for a while, but I'll be talking about that some more. But I'm excited to introduce that. And at the same time, when I'm working on that, the HUD UI for the reticles and stuff will be changing. It'll be different art than the current art, and it will also be easier to see up against bright backgrounds. Okay, well, I think I covered most things. I'll shut up for a second. If anybody has any questions, feel free to chip in.
This is way better than before. The map and all that stuff.
And let me know what you guys think of the new displays. I hope you like them.
I'm enjoying the bloom effects on all like the little Greeble. I think it'll look really good once it's fully beautified, like you said.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, working.
Also, I like the
stream didn't go a lot, but it's good now.
I like the almost haptic feedback of when you're throttling up and down the heat gauge.
Oh yeah,
the different gauges. I like having all those in one place. It makes it feel like you're really using the shit on your ship.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. There's also a new speed bar below on the center display, which is basically just the same as the numerical output, but it shows you how far towards your ship's maximum velocity you are, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Also, the radar is way better.
Yeah, the radar is bigger, but that was the same as last build.
More readable. Also, your energy health is in the perfect place for reading that information.
Red, so with LRMs, yes, if the heat signature is high, then the LRMs will track better, as long as the LRM is facing their main engines, the ones on the back of the ship. If they have a high heat signature but it's not facing those main engines, it won't track any better. Now, the calculation for heat is going to change a little bit because we're switching silent running from the current system to an active silent running. And then that's going to change the way I calculate it, and you're also going to be able to see how your heat is building up while you're in active silent running. No, you can avoid letting your heat signature go high by not using your forward thrust. So if you use reverse thrust, left thrust, up thrust, or down thrust, you won't generate that much heat. It's only when you use your main thrusters that you'll generate a lot of heat, and if you power burn and boost, it'll go up a little faster. Okay. Yeah. So, another change, a small change, but one that is pretty handy is I can see there's 14 transponder signals. If you go to the parent of the scanner array menu, you can press V and then go back where it says scan the New York sector because we're on the New York server. You can actually see how many human players are on the server.
Shit. Okay.
So that's handy way to know. Yeah, I also plan on adding like random teams and some other handy little stuff there. Maybe eventually I'll probably do some sort of auto balance feature too. Okay.
This is very cool. Feels great to fly. Feels great to once you get the art done. Hey.
Let me go brush my teeth. I had some coffee and flan. I'll join you guys in a moment.
Smell the coffee.
Yeah, there's also new icons depending on what you target. So yeah, for the light fighter, heavy fighter, and the fighter bomber and the turrets.
Oh, that was good. So you don't have to gas anymore with their flying.
Yeah, and also you get better. It's easier to read the status of your LRMs, like if they're reloading or not reloading, and it'll be easier to read the status of your silent running if you have that equipment equipped. Once I change how it works. But yeah, it's looking good. I'll be back in a little bit, guys, and then I think after we're gonna try a free for all. But last week we did it with repair on kill on. But now that it's a little bit harder to gang up on people who are low on hull, I want you guys to focus on if your hull is low. I mean, you don't have to, but try to look for opportunities to disengage if you're low on hull and go to one of the 2 capital ships, because those are available during free for alls for repair, and see if you can take advantage of the fact that the whole server won't immediately know that you're in trouble. Okay. Looks like this. Oh man, the guys. Okay, Renzolo, 45 kills. Good job, mate. I'll go ahead and start the next round so that you guys don't get bored. I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, so for whatever reason my stream didn't start immediately, but I fixed it. And it would have been fine because it should have auto-hosted days for like 4 minutes before it worked. So it should be fine. Unless auto-hosting it is Tism. Which it might be. Never know. I don't trust Twitch to work correctly. Because that's not their main concern with their platform. Is the functionality.
Yeah, I can say auto-hosting. Doesn't always tend to work.
Yeah.
I just
So,
noticed
it's
this.
fine.
I don't think it was like this before, but if I like move my mouse and stop moving it, it keeps moving the cursor. Like,
Oh,
it
really?
still moves it. Like, yeah, like I'll move it and I stop and it keeps moving, and that's like really annoying. It doesn't stop instantly or stop like at all.
Do you have full flight assist off? Like
No,
the settings, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, but I haven't changed it, so
Hmm.
no, it's not. No. Yeah, no, it's just something changed. It didn't do this previous update. That's weird.
I'd bring that up to Fernando once he gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
I'd hop on and test stuff as well, but I currently can't. So I'm just gonna be watching the streams and whatnot.
Yeah, this is weird.
So like it just when you move your mouse, it just
Yeah,
keeps
like
going back.
I'll move my mouse, and it moves fine. But if I stop moving my mouse, it'll drift for like a good second and a half or something. But
Oh, so it's just like a delay?
no, it's responding normally, but it's taking a lot longer
I'm stuck in the gym.
to like for it to stop. It's hard to explain unless I take a video of it.
Turn up your auto center a little bit. In the mouse.
I don't.
settings.
Oh, maybe it is. Let me. See
I don't know, maybe your sensitivity got messed with somehow.
DPM method.
Wow.
No.
You should
No,
just
we call it-
learn how to fly like that because it's superior. Like,
No,
the
I will
elite
never
dangerous
fly like
players
that.
the elite dangerous players
Yeah,
will praise you for your skill. For
It's objectively better in every way. There's
Yes.
no drawbacks at all, and if you say they are, you're just bad. So
That's
Get over
gamepad, mouse, auto center.
turn it up a little bit.
If I it's set to 0 right now, if I just do that. Oh, 1 is the max. All right, nope. Don't do that. Yeah, okay, it's definitely got something to do with the auto center. Oh, that's weird. Hey, Fernando.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so I'm moving my mouse around. I didn't change any of the settings, by the way. I'm moving my mouse around, and as soon as I let go, it keeps drifting.
I mean, keeps turning.
Yeah, and then after like a second, it stops.
What? Go look at your settings, mouse,
Auto
and look at the auto center. Make sure
It
it's
says
set to
0. Yeah, no.
0, huh? And then
Yeah,
your mouse
like-
travels the same as normal.
Yeah, but like, it'll
And
go.
do you have sticky mouse on?
No? Was that
Make
a
sure it's off.
setting?
Yeah, alternate virtual joystick, sticky joystick
It's
mouse.
off. It's off.
It's off.
It doesn't really seem to make a difference.
Sticky mouse.
Yeah,
you can move it fast enough. It'll continue moving forward.
No, yeah, it's off. It just like it doesn't. It's like isn't it like I'm supposed to stop moving? My mouse is supposed to like instantly start stopping.
Yeah, it should start slowing.
Yeah, it's not doing
down.
that.
Try the auto calibrate mouse. Maybe the DPI on your mouse changed without you realizing it.
Yeah, some software updates. Some
But
new...
I use the same mouse with the same settings every time, and
Yeah, I
it
know.
feels exactly
I
the
just-
same.
I can cycle through 3 settings, but only one of them actually works, and no, there's no change.
Some new Logitech software where they
Reboot, maybe?
decided to change your DPI without you.
I have it set inside the mouse. That's the thing.
Hmm.
It's just all of a sudden stopped working. Let me try auto calibrate. Nope, it still happens with auto calibrate.
Turn your like
Yeah,
auto center up to 0.5 maybe. Like I don't know if you tried that.
My what?
The auto center. Take it up to 0.5.
That 0.5 will make it more.
Now it's like now I can barely move the mouse.
Yeah, that's okay. So do like maybe like 0.2.
Zero.
Like that. That's kind of what it's supposed to do, but now it takes way too much effort to move the mouse farther.
Yeah, no. Set it
And I
to.
like little desk
Wait,
space.
hold on. I'll tell you what to set it at.
I
But
have
what you-
super little desk
Set it back to 0.
Okay.
And
Do
then
you want me
see
to
if
take a video of it?
No. You don't need to take a video, not yet.
Alright.
Set it to 0,
Okay.
and then do another turn to see if it's still acting weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I recommend you do instead is, let's see. Well, somebody killed me. Increase. Put it at 0.9.
Oh wait, that's
No,
a lot.
Now I can barely, of course, I can barely move it now.
Or 0.1, sorry. 0.1. Try something a little bit higher.
0.1.
And then just increase it a little bit at a time. 0.2, 0.3, right? 0.9 means it centers really quickly, right? 1 means it centers immediately.
It's still doing it. It's just
You're saying it's not centering that quickly, right? So the increasing auto center gradually should, but 0 should be the same as before.
no. Something happened, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Mm,
But if you increase it, it will auto center more quickly. So if 0.5, what Rui recommended, was too high, try something lower. The closer to 0. But does 0.1 feel like should feel like it's centering faster? And you're saying the main difference is that it's centering slower, right? So you should be able to get. The other thing you can do is
it's still slow.
then try 0.2. Just increase it until it feels natural.
Nope. Nice. Agree.
Yeah, but absolutely nothing changed regarding the default mouse settings.
Still like 4. Like 4 feels right, but now it's like too much. It takes way too much to turn my mouse.
Yeah.
Like,
Send me a
barely.
video, man. I don't know what else it could be, but it's not something I can help you with at the moment.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna switch it to free for all,
Ah,
real quick. So
I could share the screen, but you can't see my mouse. Like,
yeah, even if you share it, other than changing the settings, there's not much I can do. I mean, I think the best thing to do would be reboot. Because I think it's most likely something in your system because the code hasn't changed.
yeah. Let me take a video, and then I'll reboot, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
And if that doesn't fix it, who knows then?
You can try the other VJoy, the classic VJoy.
Nope, never. I tried it once, and never using that again.
Yeah, I don't like it as much either, but some people like it. Boxel likes it, for example. Rui, by the way, when I wanted to ask you, when I implemented Auto Center for both the different VJoys, Hunter VJoy and Classic VJoy, and it definitely made a huge difference on making it easier to fly with flight assist off. Even I could handle it, and I don't have any experience flying that way.
Oh yeah, like that's how you have to do it. Otherwise, it's just too floaty and like awkward.
Exactly.
Very interesting.
But I found that the Hunter VJoy with Auto Center felt nicer to me than the Classic
Yes,
VJoy with
I agree.
Auto Center.
That's what I'm using right now.
Yeah, with that it seems like it's really nice.
Yeah, and I don't know. The biggest thing is it makes it feel like you're flying a spaceship because like it's ties in with like each thruster movement is I don't know.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's the same as the strafes, but applied to the rotationals. When I'm still, planning on playing Elite Dangerous as you all, and if I do that, I'm gonna have to train myself at flying a little rotational flight assist off. So one day, when I'm feeling up to it, I'll first train in HunterNet, and then I'll do it in Elite.
Oh, that is if Elite survives this patch.
Well, I assume the close quarter. I was play close quarter combat or something.
Oh, CQC, yeah. I mean, CQC jumps
yeah.
fire, but I mean,
it supports private servers, and that's what matters.
I'm not asking much. All I want is to experience what a real fight against a decent opponent feels like. I'm not gonna go explore the universe or anything. I just want to have some fights. So if it's in CQC or somebody gives me a loaner ship,
we'll have to give you a share account or something with you, and then you can experience like the proper like how we do PvP.
But Rui, here's another question I had. Like, I understand, like Sigis was saying, oh, you can use my alt account that has like a ship that's already been engineered, and it's competitive. But is the game more fun? And not in the CQC, because I understand CQC has different ships than the universe,
actually
right?
Worked.
Yeah.
But is it more fun with the meta super engineered ships, or is it more fun with like a raw ship without any upgrades added to it?
Ass.
No, fuck you. This is, it's pretty hotly debated, but fully engineered is, I think, more fun, just because.
Yeah, fully engineered is way better.
Yeah.
And why is that? Is it because they're more nimble, they're faster, or
There's a higher skill cap because you can do things with, if you're a good pilot, you can do maneuvering in a fully engineered ship that you just can't in a non-engineered ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without engineering, it's super drifty, and like people don't even really use the boost when you're not engineered because the capacitor takes so long to recharge. Like you're just feeding your entire capacitor to weapons without engineering.
Okay, that makes sense.
Your ship like 10 times better in every way.
Yeah.
Because I had heard some mixed reports. Because you hear people complaining about the grind aspect, and then some people say, "Oh, well, I liked it better before." But
yeah, the grind is awful, but the reward is insane. It's like not even competitive if we're not even remotely engineered.
Yeah. And it's not just saying like, oh, it's better because you're. It's not just saying like, oh, it's better because you're stronger. It's better because you have more options.
Right. The flying is better. It's more exciting, and there's more options, right? Because there's a point you can't just say bigger numbers equals better.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, if engineering is better than just a double all the engineering numbers, or forget that, make them 10 times higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really unbalanced.
1,000 meters a
Oh,
second.
Ikis is on me.
Yeah, they need
I'm
to
so
bring
sad
the
that
stock
did not fix it.
But I doubt Elite will survive for much longer.
Is it really that bad? It won't survive. I mean,
the multiplayer just doesn't it almost doesn't work
It doesn't
anymore.
work.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can hardly get because it's peer to peer and it's like instant space with so basically when you drop into low space, it match makes you with the people that are supposed to be in that area in that instance, and it's just not working properly right now. Like you'll just drop into empty space.
Like
Not all the
right
time.
now. It's never worked properly. But
Yeah, it's never worked.
now.
But worse.
Here, I am going to change one rule here real quick. Repair
It's
on kill
never
should be
worked.
it should be off.
Competently, but now it just don't work.
Enemy call signs are now off. We're on the New York server. Who was that?
That's
Saki.
Saki, yeah.
Saki. Cool. Yeah, I just turned off repair on kill. I meant to have that off, and enemy call signs are off too. So you won't know who it is until you kill them, and that way you guys can't attack the developer willy nilly. Oh, another minor change, but you might notice is the target box, changes color based on the angle, right? In the previous build, it would be red if the enemy's facing you, green if the target is facing away from you, and yellow if it's sort of in between. In the new color scheme, it's still red if they're facing you, and then just white otherwise. Since there's really, it would be kind of weird to use the green color for sideways or backwards for friendlies. But anyways, I decided to just simplify it to 2 colors. So if you see the target box is red, that means they're facing you. If it's white, then they're not facing you, which is what you really care about the most.
All right.
So pay attention to that's very useful. And I'm gonna go try to refit. See if I can lose this target.
I was trying to refit and I got blown up trying to refit.
You can refit while after you get blown up too, if you're fast enough. You have a few seconds. And you can I do have stop to refit on, so if you come to complete stop somewhere, then you can or you can break the target lock like I did. If you put an asteroid between you and the person targeting you for a few seconds, they might still find you because I think they visually found me. They have to reacquire you. Let's see if I hide here. Okay, I lost.
Man, I had to take the video like 5 times over because I had to cut it down to 2 seconds because it had to be under 8 megabytes. Oh my gosh.
I have to be prepared first. I just noticed that the really long messages get cut off in the new displays. That's the other thing I didn't do. I didn't change the formatting or coloring of the messages to show up on your center display. Those will be changed to match your theme color. Oh, killing somebody on the repair deck, I see. Whoever that was.
Yeah, it happened to me a minute ago. I was repairing when we came up and killed me.
Okay. There, I managed to repair him. The other thing you can do is as long as you're, you can also fly off to the middle of nowhere. This map is, I think I calculate it's 1,120 kilometers wide in every direction, so you can get pretty far away from everybody and they won't be able to mess with you. Okay. Switching my ship.
Maybe if
You also can see which flight assist mode you have in your display now. You'll say HLF, FUL, or ROL. But which flight assist modes are you guys using? Full or roll or?
I'm using roll.
Saki's using roll.
Using full flight assist off on HunterNet VJoy.
Using full? Okay, cool.
Yeah, full off.
It's I don't know if I like it or hate it. I don't know. It's enjoyable.
I don't know. For me, full flight assist off feels not completely right. I don't know why, but yeah.
I like the manual aspect of you do everything manual.
Well, yeah, I like.
There's no correction at all whatsoever. I like that aspect of it.
I flew full flight assist off in Elite 2, but I don't know. Here it just feels a bit off. I don't know why.
Have you tried using one of the heavy and the bomber? Might be just the difference in roll performance compared to what you're used to.
Good.
Oh yeah, the smaller the ship, the easier it is to control with everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's way easier.
Yeah, but you just fly whatever you like.
Yeah, fly a tub of garbage with.
I'm flying a bomber, so if you see a bomber flying around, that's me. Or it might be me.
Oh my god.
Who knows?
Oh my god. Keep an eye on your... I just flew into a bee's nest here.
And that's kind of crazy. It's like the spawn, yeah, you're in a fight straight away.
Yeah. It's pretty intense. Well, once the open universe starts getting put into the game, you'll have a little more room for breathers. But now, yeah, the playtest is going to be pretty intense the whole time. Other than rest breaks.
Oh.
I know who this is just based on what they're sending my way. Goddamn. I knew it was Renzo and Days ganging up on me.
I gotta say, looking at the stream, the UI looks really clean. I really like it.
Oh, I like it too.
Thank you, yeah. It looks cool. It's gonna look even nicer in the next week's build, but yeah.
I also really like the ship information being based off your target was really clever as well.
Thanks, mate.
It's a good change.
I don't think Days knew it was me. It's always funny because I can usually recognize Days really quickly. Oh, Ace is probably about the same. Like, it probably feels easier because you already have a little bit of
What is this? No,
more
no,
difficult.
no. Goodbye, Ickis.
Oh my god, Fernando, what the fuck?
I was... Yeah, I did some damage on you. Bro.
Yeah, I was scared, and then I just started hitting all my shots.
Around, all of a sudden, you were missing all the shots, and all of a sudden it was like bam, 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 bam. Nailed every single one.
I gotta warm up. It looks really good, honestly. I'm getting used to it. They just look still different.
Yeah, no, the game definitely visually has improved.
All your
leaps
map
and bounds.
knowledge is worth nothing.
Have you seen the new hangar location? The harvester station? And there's also a little racetrack there. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone's ever successfully survived the racetrack yet.
I still need to try it. I haven't even been up there yet.
Oh, no you don't. Yeah, send me a reminder of that, Days. I might have not set up the spawn areas correctly in this map.
Imagine one day the asteroid
Yes,
falls
Cooper.
and just doesn't let you out.
Good fight, mate. You tried to get away from me. You broke my target lock. But
I was
then
trying to get away from the asteroid mostly, because I wanted to keep that in mind.
Yeah, when you flew past that asteroid, you broke the target lock, but then I flew around the asteroid and I saw you, but you were flying back towards me, so I guess you weren't trying to disengage. Good fight, man.
No, yeah, good fight. I was mostly just trying to get some open space to maneuver in.
Can't maneuver! It's no good.
Oh, that was Ickis, haha. But Days got you. Also, you're fighting me again, Ickis. I wasn't sure it was you or Cooper, because we're both using the same loadout, I think.
Keeping double hole.
Well, you were using the same weapon, I didn't pay close enough attention to the loadout. Alright, both I think were light heavy cannons. Oh, this might be Starship. Oh!
like I killed something.
Alright, I'm hopping off for a minute. If you guys are still going in a bit, I'll probably join in for a round or two.
Alright. Awesome.
Okay, mate.
Take care, y'all.
Take care.
I'm definitely liking the HUD improvements.
Happy to hear that, man.
Yeah. I definitely don't have the same precision with pitched y'all system. It's definitely.
Oh, Maxi! You wouldn't let me get away from you. You paid the price, the iron price.
I did, yes.
Don't underestimate my bomber. Top up my tank here. Man, Star Step with 71 points already on the board. Shoot. Okay. Problem with having lots of hull, it takes a long time to repair.
Yeah, that is. Minor.
Well, at least you don't die instantly.
Yeah. Even a light double hull is pretty tanky if you keep your shields up.
Yeah, I find for AI, the only reason that the light is the easiest to kill and the bomber the hardest is purely because of hull. It's not because one is hard, it's just
it's tanky.
Seeing as it's AI, you will be outmaneuvering them and everything anyway, so the main problem is just how long will it take for you to kill them. And that's why the bomber is the hardest to kill.
He's the best AI for sure, for that reason. You're absolutely right, Kamikaze.
Actually,
the thing is,
I'm
you can never really make AI on level of another person.
Depends on the person, though.
In some ways, it's like you can't. I mean, it's really easy to make an AI like ridiculously accurate. Yeah,
that I could do.
Trying to like make it so that it's as smart as a person. No, there's no way to really do it.
The thing is,
not until I get Skynet
AI
online.
Should never be just like cheating levels of hard. It should hard, sure, but not to the point where it's just almost impossible to kill them.
Want to repair? Like my.
There definitely will be more variety in AI difficulty, and
oh no,
teach them some more maneuvering skills. Woo! God, who is this?
Yeah, I don't like cheating AI. I like AI that are more adaptive. That's kind of what this AI does.
Yeah, this AI definitely doesn't cheat.
Yeah, if you give an AI infinite APM, of course it's gonna do well. What did you expect, the frickin'...
God, who is this?
Like,
I'm gonna remember that loadout for next time. Oh, Quanti! Goodbye, Quanti, man. You gave me some trouble there.
Yeah.
GG. Yeah, the AI can G-lock. And now it's more obvious. Oh, I got 19 points.
They match.
Star Step at 102.
Wait, how did I get 25 kills? What?
Huh?
I only remember getting 1 kill.
You got. I managed to get 5.
Yeah, I got 5
oh no.
somehow.
I had 20. Apparently.
I have no clue how I got 5, but I'll take it.
Hey, 5 is not bad. How many losses though? That's you gotta take that
11. I've been mainly just fucking around with the controls. So I've been taking the BSP too seriously.
I've mainly been suffering. Yeah, that's basically.
The bomber works pretty nicely in free for all. I mean, I want to do another free for all if you guys don't mind.
Sure.
And then we can try something else afterwards. We could try. We'll keep it in this map for now. Actually, no. Why don't we go to the old blue?
Spooked me.
This one's really open, at least for the beginning of the. Let's just see how it is. This is the old map.
Oh, actually, yeah, about performance, there was one time I got micro stuttering, but because I'm also streaming, I don't know if that's even the game's fault.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything. It was
once ever, and I couldn't replicate it. I was trying to fly in like the same spot that it happened, and then I couldn't get it to happen.
Does it feel different than the previous build?
Oh yeah, because there's no macro stutter anymore.
Good. So I definitely think I fixed it.
Yeah, I looked into it because now you can capital shift turrets work to end on, and I have no problem. Last build, if capital shift turrets were on, you would notice giant lag spikes very often. Even when they were off, they were less.
Yeah,
I think I stole a kill.
Thank you, Kami. Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot to refit. Let me get out of here. No, I'm still in the same ship. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm glad it worked. That was the thing I did right before the playtest. Last minute development. I spent the last hour fixing that problem. Also, the game does have a spectator mode, so if you need to take a break, you can go into spectator so people won't kill you. But what was it I just rammed into?
Probably me, seeing as I just got rammed.
Was you coming? Are you in a heavy with heatsink and hull?
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you doing standing still at that wall?
I was just messing around with auto centering and everything.
Ah, okay. Get further away from the center. I thought this was a good opportunity to get a ram kill.
Yeah, no, I bit too much for that.
But yeah, you were tanky enough to take it.
There's way too much heat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they tunnel vision. I like it when that happens. It's great.
Cooper, how are you finding real human opponents to be like?
The NPCs, I keep getting one, my kills stolen, and two, getting death on, so it's a lot of fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, keep an eye on that. On this map in particular is going to be a little even harder than the previous map because it's more open. Staying near the edge of a fight definitely is useful.
There's a lot less line of sight breaking.
Yep.
I get to survive. That's what matters.
Yeah, it's a different kettle of fish for sure.
Bomber has so much hull.
That's right.
You are even running the. Oh my god.
I'm running double hull. I'm as tanky as you can get and still have weapons.
Oh, might as well just.
Oh no! Somebody finished you off with an LRM. Dang it.
No. You might as well just do a triple hull at that point.
Well, you need a gun.
Put heavier guns on your ship. Getting close.
Oh, who needs a gun when if you just touch someone, they instantly die?
What's this? Exactly what that is. Somebody. All these people have. Why is there so much? There's a huge battle happening, like way far away from the center.
God damn it.
You know how you guys were saying you would like some CQC and it's can't get your pin because I went back to try and play and I just find it really slow these days. Like it takes too long to turn a ship, or is that just me?
Saki? Yeah, is that in CQC?
Yeah, it is a little bit. Because I'm playing with like no leading and no assisting, so it's a little bit difficult. That's a good way to describe it.
So Saki,
if
you're saying
are not engineering your ship, you will definitely find that you will have troubles with maneuvering in any ship above, like the smaller medium ships, I find.
I mean, it was an FDL I was flying. And,
Was it in CQC or the open world?
that one was when I was flying the
No,
FDL.
FTL is not for CQC. CQC
No.
is only for the fighters.
Oh right, sorry, I see what you mean.
And the
No, yeah.
Sidewinder.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah, I just find it really slow these days after things like this.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the main reason it's because your ships are so much bigger, but the speeds are like similar when you.
Those gunmen.
Yeah, you
It's
can
probably
get.
what it is. It's a perspective issue, not like a speed issue.
It's no, you can definitely get more faster ships for most. You can get way faster than ships in
Why do I
this game.
still have 3 people chasing me?
I thought the speed ceiling in Elite is like around about 900 meters a second on racing.
That's the
Very
absolute
Yeah,
fastest.
that's 900.
Yeah. What's the typical boost on an FDL then? For speed?
Cooper, do you know how to avoid
Or
LRMs?
something.
Yeah, so it's like almost identical
yeah,
to
you
where it's
said
like
get a
556 of power burn.
I just didn't know it was
Yeah,
an RM chasing
it's
me.
It's
quite
actually really
similar.
close. Yeah.
Only the thing is you will be hitting that speed way more because of this. You are more jousting than turn fighting in
Yeah,
Elite.
it's dangerous.
But
yeah,
if you are not engineered and you are not boosted,
Best
especially
pellet at the
something like-
moment. Not gonna last very long, I don't think.
Starstep, you leaving us, mate?
No. I boosted way too far. There's no I felt so.
Instead of flying back, you just disconnected. Did you drift off into the distance somehow?
I had BRB, so
And Amanda helping. Thank you.
I think you guys had the guy playing music muted.
Is somebody playing music?
Yeah.
There's a lot that play music that we have.
You can I'll tab back to Discord and you can mute the Groovy.
No, I've already muted him. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I already had him muted, so I didn't even realize he was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have had him muted from a different server even, because I didn't realize.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god. This person
Daz
is in good
attacking.
shape. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels so much better with my dual sticks than the pedals.
Yeah.
Oh, box.
Hey, I've got my center stick, I've got my pedals and all that. It's really smooth. I love this. You heard everything on the big screen. Oh yeah, this is
Oh my god.
much better than that. Than like cramming over that little tiny laptop.
And you're a tall guy. You're in like a tiny little laptop with a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I need my workbench up high.
I'm surprised you did as well as you did, considering the circumstances under which you were playing.
Wow, you did an excellent job implementing this new hood. It looks fantastic.
Thank you, mate. It's gonna look prettier in the next build, and the radar
Oh, yeah.
will get the sharper textures.
Just
but yeah.
three.
And your suggestion about the whole shield display, I put it in there, is really on point in my opinion.
Fernando, one question.
Oh yeah.
When do you think you can do it on
Oh man.
Next week's build, I'm gonna try to release it on Steam. You know, it's not Steam Early Access. It just means that people can get Steam Alpha keys and download it through Steam instead of itch.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be big for you if you get it on there, because it's. I think it's pretty much ready in terms of like just a fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I made
As long as it like is functional and Valve doesn't like decide to make your life miserable.
It's just the server situation. You're probably gonna have to deep your servers up.
basically. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah. Goodbye, Cooper. Oh.
I'm waiting on that Steam version.
Yeah, I think when that happens, the game's probably gonna actually get a community, and there'll be consistent people playing online. I think, but we'll see.
All the first few weeks, yeah, we'll have an explosion of players.
I find
There's so
that
much here.
To be honest, I find some decent amount of people playing in this game around.
Okay, guys, I gotta go to my mom's. I gotta bounce. GG's all is fun.
Have a good time.
7 to 9 UTC +1. You can find a decent amount of people playing most days. I found.
Yeah, and if you keep, and plus if you do the looking for game tag on the Discord, it'll ping you whenever somebody joins the server.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more people playing nowadays than normal, but
so much heat right now.
it used to be that if I saw somebody online and I was working, I would go and join, but I can't do that anymore. Otherwise, I get no more work done. But you know, years ago, every time I saw somebody online, I would try to join and play with them. Yeah, I'm sure I joined when you first played. I'm sure I joined the server if I saw you online.
Like such an interceptor sometimes.
Let me get OBS up. Because I can actually record on this thing.
Nice.
With open world, do you like Battlescape and Plants like in that one?
Oh shit!
Shit. Oh, well, the
one thing I hope I got a rank kill.
Oh my god, I got a kill. That's also nice.
The one thing I hope that won't happen is once it will be open world and you will have trading and everything, that the community won't be that really dangerous one, because at first you think not too bad, but once you really start looking into it more, you will find it's not the best community, let's say. And there are many reasons for that, but mostly just people getting frustrated at just getting their pixel spaceship blown up.
So how can we imagine an open world hunter nets? Oh, similar to what other game will it be then?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's gonna be 1-to-1 with Star Citizen. Personally.
No.
1-to-1.
It's gonna be its own unique open world experience. It won't be, it'll be different. I mean, even today we have Elite Dangerous.
So you can take Elite Dangerous.
I'm kind of hoping that the entire game will be a bit more focused around the combat, and so that the economy is also focused around the combat. That's kind of direction I hope.
Yeah, that's kind of the direction that it's gonna go in. Where even like stuff that's typically considered, PvEs, like stuff like trading or mining, will be more tied into the combat closely.
Yeah,
versus just being like existing in a vacuum.
Because for Elite Dangerous, everything is like there's separate gigantic grind groups, and they don't really influence each other, but there are like things that make it look like there is something, but in reality there isn't. Same as like the BGS, which is the factions and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can influence the faction, I can do this and that. Yeah, no, that isn't going to happen.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be different than that. I mean, one of the main goals with the open world design is to keep things really, it's the same philosophy as the combat design. Very visual, very out in 3D space, not hidden behind numbers and UI. So you'll be able to see the impact that you're having on your factions on the battlefield, based on like what resources they're able to field, what kind of ships they have, what kind of NPC ships they have. So you'll feel the impact. It'll be much more straightforward.
I don't know much about Battlescape Galactica, but from the little I've seen, everything from the economy and shit, it's like you have the economic shit, and it's like, you get so much for cash for this faction, and now everyone can do shit with this faction to get better ships and fight the other factions back, and thus claim more places for you to produce money with and stuff like that. And so everything is kind of evolving around the combat, and I'm kind of hoping it's going to be similar like that.
I think there'll probably be some similarities, yeah. And we'll go into more detail about it too in the coming months. I'm working on one of the things I'm working on that's not ready yet is we're preparing for the crowdfunding campaign, which means we'll have more information as to what we're doing going forward. And I want to get a really nice roadmap of the game on the website, going into a lot more detail what the open world will look like. So. But yeah, a strong emphasis on it being easy to understand how your actions impact the world, and a strong emphasis on flying and shooting still being the primary focus, you know.
Pew pews.
Ooh, good fight, Quanti. It feels totally different fighting on this map. It's definitely harder to get away. Okay, this guy's way too far away. Huh, I wonder what this is. Maybe it's an AI. It's an AI, isn't it?
Will there be alien faction?
Maybe.
There's a plan of trying to include some sort of a third-party faction that would be some sort of alien.
I'd say that's like very far in the future kind of thing.
Yeah, but we need to get the Earth Alliance in first.
You should just focus on the main game first, then think about extra stuff like other aliens and shit like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, that's one of the main things for the roadmap is figuring out what's the best order to do things, what makes the most sense. So.
But yeah, first get main factions in, and the gameplay surrounding them.
Yeah, for sure. Good. I killed you mid chat there, Kami.
Yeah, I haven't been really finding any sensitivity in how to center I like just yet.
Gotcha.
Ooh, who's this? I think I know who this is.
It's a mystery.
It's a gunman. Get off my 6, you little bastard.
Oh, seems Ronaldo's getting his ass kicked.
Where is this energy coming from? I know you don't have anything left.
Oh wow, Starstep, you're right. Davis is in the lead.
Yeah.
If you see,
yeah. This is the most aggressive I've ever seen Davis. I've used attacking like 10 times. I think he's trying out different ideas, you know?
Maybe his old playstyle is falling off.
Nah. No, the old playstyle is really great for like KD, but...
this? Oh, I hope I did who I think it is. Data, you leaving us, mate?
I haven't been finding much success with full FA off yet.
But I personally think that the Hunternet VJoy is the best with the FA on for pitch signal. I find that's the best.
Oh shit.
I mean, you're free to like try everything, because not everyone is gonna like this exact same control system.
He's running this on.
Why did you create a clan called Chicken?
It's the oldest clan in the game, besides Server Breakers, I believe.
Chickens are cool. Underrated.
They're gone. I'm low health, but I'm just fighting it out to the death. So,
13 people.
I want to shoot people more than normally for a bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Fernando, how about you add some space chickens in the future?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Space chickens.
Ultra mega chicken.
It'll be a good April Fool's.
Oh, that was a bot.
I think.
No. Yeah, I feel like the bots are a lot better when they're anonymous. It feels like they're like twice as good.
Oh, it was you.
I knew it was you. I said, oh, he killed him. I looked at the loadout. You're probably better off with heatsink right now than the ESR. Until I do the silent running changes.
Let's go ahead and swap it out. There we go.
Oh shit, who's the hell is on my 6?
Yeah, I'm so passive.
Aha!
I used to be aggressive.
Cooper, you got me. GG, you killed the dev.
Got the dev. That means you have to take over.
You graduated.
Development.
Oh no, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. It's the person who's the best at flying gets the development.
That's not me. And if it were, this game would never get finished. I don't have to do that.
So how do you actually repair? Because I don't know.
Oh, you can repair by any of the 4 capital ships on this map. Land and come to a complete stop on the deck. But be careful, you can get shot while on the deck, so you...
should be pretty obvious where you should land when you are by them.
Fly to one of them and you'll see their name, and then there's a big rectangular deck. Come to a stop there.
There's also a sort of projecting thing kind of showing where below you should be.
Yeah. And there's also like a little like force field looking thingy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. It shows
I'll let that person repair. I already killed someone.
There was one other change in today's build I forgot to mention. We had 5 new patrons, so I added them to the in-game credits. I haven't announced them yet, but I did give all of them their Patreon colors. And Cooper, you were one of them, so thank you very much for becoming a patron.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's an excellent game. Happy to help.
Thank you, mate. It's really appreciated. I'm gonna find you and kill you as a reward for killing me last time.
Decent over here.
Oh no.
One little tip is you get under attack, press smart target to target your attacker. And then don't.
Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna go down.
This is a scary place.
Wait,
you can also get a general idea of how many people are attacking you, because anybody that has you targeted and is firing at you, you'll see a little pulsating diamond around their ship. So I can tell I have 3 people following me. Shoot. You see a bomber, you attack.
Everyone just sees the bomber with double hull and the Gatling gun.
They know it's me, huh?
Yeah, you had 2 people on you there. I was like, he's still defending.
I figured it's like, I haven't died, so just let it happen.
I'm also getting attacked by like everyone.
God damn.
Yeah. I like surviving so long with multiple people after you that they just turn on each other.
That's what I was hoping would happen. Some of these people would break off.
I've been trying to do that because I keep getting like double and triple teams, so I'll just fly off and let them start attacking each other and come out.
But I have no clue what was happening anymore.
Not doing as well now.
Okay, Renzo. Oh, Voxel was right behind him. 96.
The game's still live.
I got 30. I got 10 kills, but a lot more losses this time. Wow.
I didn't go back any kill, no.
Okay.
Try a different map.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Not this
have you done a team match today?
No, we haven't. We're gonna do one now, I guess. Okay. I'll turn the names back on, and so we can match on. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a team match.
Who modeled the station? It's awesome.
Do you want to do it?
Yours truly.
We'll do it on this map then. Okay, so.
Alright.
You want to do a race start step?
Oh no, I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna fly and do a race by myself all lonely like.
Let's do it. I want to do a team fight because I'll probably need to log off after this.
Fight. I think if we did a race, most people will crash, die, and then get bored of it.
My COVID arm is starting to hurt.
The COVID arm?
The one where I got the shot.
Yeah. He only has COVID in one part of his body.
He's not.
You know.
I got my shot this morning. And
No, I haven't been.
I'm starting to feel it now. I was only gonna play a short round, but had too much fun. Okay, so I'm gonna. If I tell you to switch teams, then you switch teams. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the teams somewhat balanced if I can. Let's see. Box switch teams, and let's see who else.
You just have Alpha and Bravo so far?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do all the other ones, but I will.
Yeah, this map will be really good for like capture the flag, but on the different bases. So.
Yeah, because they're so spread out.
Yeah,
for sure. Let's see. Akami, switch to the other team. It's on a refit menu. Dang. I'm gonna switch to the other team too.
Fernando, can I give you a little bit of feedback for the racing ranks?
Not right now, but you can leave it on the feedback channel at the end later.
We're busy.
Yeah.
3v9, easy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a good team setup. Okay. C Mouse, switch teams.
It's basically to add just some
bottom of the refit menu, C Mouse.
on them. That's
yeah. It's a very early work in progress. Yeah, there's going to be some indicators to let you know which ones there are, and which ones you've cleared, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, the water timer is really accurate too right now.
Renzo, switch teams.
Renzo.
We're gonna do a really short match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to switch over one person. Quanti, switch teams.
not bad.
And Box, you should come back to us.
Let me. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Every little thing will hit you in the tunnels. Stay near the center.
It's hazardous.
Okay, so I say we have 6 on our team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on other team. And Cooper, why don't you switch to my team then? Okay. We'll play around with these settings. I'll leave the enemy call signs on. And I'm going to switch this into different teams in voice too.
Alright, well I'll be watching Discord to make sure that works correctly. I've learned my lesson.
Who else? One team and something else. Is our whole team here?
I am in the wrong channel. Oh no, you are in the wrong chat.
I'm in the wrong chat. I think. I'm not sure. It's kind of confusing. Wait, nah, this is the right one. I had to lip of the wall. It's like I said, it's upon the stream.
Is this a repair field?
Oh yeah, Starset. Oh, how has it been doing the delicious art for the game so far?
I haven't been doing a lot. Recently.
Okay. Because you're like the main person that I keep forgetting that you do a lot of stuff, like all the 2D stuff mainly, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I forgot I think you, we got the loading screen animated now. It's like, it looks goo. Like
some stuff, yeah.
I should really fly to my team. So just randomly going in the tunnels like a hooligan. It's like, how about we actually go to where the base is? That'd make a lot more sense. That days. Days went insane. He's so creative now. Right. It's been 2 minutes since we heard anything from Fernando. I think he might have died from his COVID vaccine in the process of him setting up the match. Unfortunately.
That's phenomenal.
Like they said they gave him a vaccine, they really just gave him the real thing. It was a prank. It was just meant to be a prank.
He stood no chance. That's phenomenal.
Yeah. His immune system didn't put up much of a fight, to be honest.
Hey guys.
Oh, he's back alive.
Hey, you're back.
We're gonna. So, if it gets lopsided crazed, I'm counting on you to switch to rocks.
Oh, it's already miserable.
Well, if it's even, then
I have full assist off and no leading. It's already hard.
Don't cry, man. Don't cry.
So I don't want the quality of life to go even lower than it already is.
Well, maybe I'll send you an eye patch and we can just have you wear one eye patch.
It's like, so I don't have depth perception anymore.
That's right.
But
Good luck,
classic
guys.
Battlescape controls, and I'm pretty decent in Battlescape, so I mean, I don't think it would change that much. I don't think that'd actually help the situation. Yeah, the 5G output, it was so high near his house that he actually got sick from it. I mean, it's technically true, but it'd be such an absurd amount of radiation transmission due to the sun's radiation output, which I don't think is very feasible. But, you know, little tower. Yeah. I mean, I just can't wait for 6G to come out. It's gonna be even more deadly. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're as ready as we're ever probably gonna be. So, kinda wanna hang around the middle, and then hopefully run inside to escape things and not die horrifically. That's like, kinda what I wanna try out. 'Cause they're all just like up.
Well, I'm in trouble. I have all of them on me.
Yeah. Oh, Dave's
trying to help you.
I'm gonna get Kami off you, Star Step, when I get over
I am
there,
on
so like 4
Alpha.
km. Okay, he broke off me. Oh yeah, we don't have range. Oh, that makes it slightly harder. It's like, it was kind of sort of using range to like judge lead a little bit. I just realized that it's in the bottom right too.
Box on me if anybody can assist.
No. This is not a worthwhile venture. Facing it. There we go. I got it. Going back for repairs. Oh man, someone coming down the tunnel to get you while you're repairing must be terrifying on this map. You just see them come and then they get you. Yeah, so everyone's up like really high. Generally, right? Oh, there's... We're supposed to be the one who lived. Alright, good, day's finished off. And out for him. It's time to go, because now we're getting too much. Yeah, let's all get Fernando. I think at least 4 of us are here right now. We might do it.
There we go.
Yeah, good job. Oh, right now at the moment, Jake, there's 3 craft that fly slightly differently, which is the light fighter, heavy fighter, and bomber. They have very similar models, there is small differences, and there's plans to add like more substantially different ships in the future, but right now they're the same flight model with different statistics, essentially. Mainly like speed, acceleration, and health. That's like the main ones. There's probably some subtle things I don't know about. It's like the bomber actually has less gene tolerance, even though it doesn't. But it's like, it secretly does. That's why you can G-lock in a bomber. It's not the best at like pursuing. But I like this kind of flying more because this actually helps me get a better sense of aiming when people are more evasive, you know? Everything bad happened when I did a small blackout. There we go. I'm gonna try to get back to repair because I'm basically almost dead. Yeah. Oh, there's a learn. Oh, go up. That's the direction I decide to pick. Alright. And we hide. And pray that nothing shows up to gank us. Yeah. Alright, we get away again. Yeah, I just want my teammate. I'm glad I haven't accidentally killed a friend. Like, that is very possible because I have target allies on, and the HUD's now different. I'm a little impressed I haven't made that mistake yet. Something noticed. They know. Oh, I don't know where that LRM was. I still don't.
What's this?
Oh, I was being greedy. I was trying to get a bulk. I failed though. Box toll's really low if you find him though. At like their own base is where he is. If it's for whatever reason, it's like easy.
It's almost full health. But I guess someone has repair gun.
Yeah. Or he someone did get him. No one got him, so. I might get C, he's not paying attention.
Look, points. 3 points.
Alright, we didn't go.
Good call there, guys. Thanks for the games.
Alright, have a great one. Starstep killed everybody. Haha. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Be more aggressive. Suicidally aggressive, hopefully. It's like being passive too much. It's find it too much fun.
I have to run, boys.
Alright, have a good day,
Yes, yeah.
Starstep.
Good night. Bye.
Alright, well now we lost 160 points because Starstep had half the kills, so we lost like by 100 now. That's not good.
Yeah.
Or Tim. Yeah. I think Box Soul is going to make the models slightly more different than they already are, even more so. Even though they're the same, like, you know, version of the fighter. It's the fighter outfitted in 3 different ways, essentially. But I think he wants to make them even more visually distinct. Because they're all different colors, which is, like, very helpful. But, like, the main thing is, I don't think anyone's going to use a bomber, but the bomber has, like, a big torpedo tube on the bottom. And then I think the heavy has some extra detailing on it, on the outside, compared to, like, a light, because this is a light. And it's the only ship everyone uses, including.
Hey, we're all back here.
Whoa.
Welcome to Electric Brawl. That was a fun match, guys.
Yeah, it was close. Big fun. Starstep carried us, basically.
Starstep.
Yeah.
Hard.
That's what we decided.
I should have told you to downgrade to just rocks and the bomber. You probably would. Oh, did he already leave? Starstep already left. He's not
He
here.
had to go already.
Yeah, he kills us all. He doesn't have the decency to stay around.
Wow.
He did an Irish goodbye.
That was fun. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, Max, I think you missed it. Next week, I'm gonna finish up the beautification of the new display so they match the web version, add the theming, and I'm also and a few other things. And but yeah, it was good. It was good playing with you guys. I think I did pretty well considering my left arm is sore from the COVID shot. And the performance, at least for me, was buttery smooth. It's definitely at least as good as it's ever been. So.
Yeah, like I said, one time I had micro stutter and it never happened twice. So.
Good.
I haven't noticed anything major or minor.
And plus, I'm streaming using NVENC when my graphics card is the limiting factor on my PC, so that's gonna cause a problem at some point. So that's why I attribute it more to the fact that I'm streaming on a PC that really should have a better graphics card than what it does.
That's true.
Can't wait. Probably gonna get the Intel graphics card. I'm gonna risk it.
Yeah, Days, good job with those LRMs. You got me more than once. Oh, I need to introduce LRM missile circuits for training. Mainly,
LRMs can be pretty good, but they're really situational.
Yeah, definitely. And the main thing is you just gotta not lose your cool and counter them appropriately. As long as you do the right maneuvers, you can avoid them every time. But it's easier said than done sometimes.
And if you're in a light ship with no hull, if they hit, they would just do like half your HP or something like that.
Yeah. If you're in a light fighter, they can kill you real quick. You won't take many.
I want to tell people that luck stands for luck, and when it's full, you have the best luck. I really want to tell people that. It'd be great.
Okay, guys. Well, you guys have fun. I gotta take a break. It's been a long day, but I'm looking forward to the next week's build and flying with you guys again. Thanks for joining me. Go ahead and keep having fun. I don't know, whoever joined the server first, you're the party leader. Listen to everybody else and do something that's fun. And you guys have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't read it. Nan. Nan.
Something with Nan. No clue.
Yes.
Are they even?
Oh, is it me? I gotta feel like my name's long enough that it'd be a lot.
Are they even in this call? That's the real question.
Alright, it's not me. It's just a man. It's a mystery. Alright, goodbye. If you're in the call, it's always hard to tell.
Yeah, you should go.
Alright, goodbye!
Bye. I have that Discord overlay on the phone.
Okay, Renzo has the admin.
Renzo, yeah. All feared, yeah.
Figured it out. I'll play it like a little bit more and then I'll probably go because I'm like, I want food. I mean, I always want food, but I want food like right now.
You're American, so.
I don't like eating that much. I like I'm more thirsty